Hey everyone! Welcome to Update X24H, your go-to channel for the latest news, hottest dramas, breaking stories, and all the buzz from the world of entertainment. We're here to keep you updated, entertained, and always in the loop. Hit that subscribe button and join our growing family, because here at Update X24H, we bring you the news that matters, the drama you love, and the stories you can't miss. Thanks for being part of our community. Let's stay connected, stay updated, and keep the good vibes rolling. This 1 second changed how millions remember you, Menglong. In newly surfaced CCTV, there's no chaos, only quiet grace. Tonight, we walk through the final timeline with care, sift real observations from speculation, and honor a life that touched people around the world. There is a single second in the clip where nothing dramatic happens. No sudden turn, no sprint to a doorway, no audible gasp. He simply pauses, adjusts his jacket, and nods towards security. That quiet second is why the whole internet stopped to watch. In newly surfaced lobby footage, alleged and not independently verified, we don't see chaos. We see a man moving through an ordinary evening with gentle economy. A black jacket, a small bag in his right hand, eyes dropping to the phone for a glance, a short stride to the lift. Viewers lean in because the scene feels familiar. It mirrors the small, unremarkable rituals we perform without thinking. When loss arrives later, those rituals suddenly gain weight. The footage, circulating widely online, has become a canvas for remembrance. A still life of manners and composure. People are not only asking what happened, they're also asking, what does ordinary kindness look like when we notice it? The answer here is a soft nod, a courteous greeting, and a pause that feels like a breath before the world changed. Let's retell the sequence plainly. Late evening, apartment lobby. He enters at a measured pace, jacket zipped, shoulders relaxed. He holds a small bag. The phone glance looks like anyone checking the time, a message, or a rideshare status. He pauses by the entrance, perhaps orienting himself, then proceeds to the lift. Reports circulating online say he had earlier greeted staff with his usual politeness and had been seen buying coffee that day, smiling and thanking the barista. None of this proves a mood or a plan. It sketches an unhurried routine. What stands out to audiences is not distress but normality. In the hours that followed, news would break and grief would spread. Yet this fragment remains stubbornly undramatic. It is precisely that ordinariness that so many people hold on to, the last image of someone as they often were, reserved, considerate, composed. As storytellers, we can acknowledge the clip's pull without leaping to conclusions. The fairest reading is also the most human. A quiet moment on an otherwise ordinary evening, now charged with meaning because of what came next. Audiences naturally scrutinize micro-details. An adjustment of fabric, a glance, a pause, hoping to decode feelings or intent. But experts consistently warn that interpreting behavior frame by frame is fraught. In forensics, video is powerful for when, where, and what, e.g. direction of travel, yet it is limited for why, motives, emotions, and inner states. Best practice guidance urges careful handling, proper chain of custody, and avoidance of overinterpretation. Enhancement can clarify images, but meaning still requires context and corroboration. In other words, footage can confirm a sequence, not a state of mind. Likewise, popular body language reads often exceed what science can reliably support. Posture and microgestures vary widely across persons and situations, and drawing strong psychological conclusions from brief clips risks error. A responsible approach is to describe observable actions neutrally, flag uncertainties, and separate observation from inference. That way, we honor both the person in the video and the audience's need for clarity. Without promising answers no camera can deliver. Why do ordinary lobby steps feel so profound? Part of the answer lies in the bonds fans form with public figures. Research shows these one-sided, parasocial connections can be meaningful and psychologically complex. For some, grief after a celebrity death is real and significant, shaped by perceived closeness and years of shared cultural moments. In the digital age, mourning often moves online. Tributes, candles, collages, and community posts. Studies suggest that such rituals can help people process loss, find language for feelings, and even foster resilience when they focus on meaning-making and shared values rather than speculation. Mainstream writing also notes that parasocial ties aren't inherently unhealthy. Handled thoughtfully, they can provide comfort, identity work, and community. That's why many viewers don't just rewatch the clip to solve something, they revisit it to remember something. A consistent gentleness, a quiet work ethic, the small courtesies that define their impression of him. These are the threads that audiences weave into a collective memorial, transforming a security video into a living archive of kindness. Another reason this content spreads so fast is the psychology of virality. Newly released signals novelty, which triggers rapid attention and sharing. On social platforms, people also experience the fear of missing out, FOMO, a documented driver of clicking, commenting, and reposting, especially when an item looks like a cultural moment others are already discussing. Add to that the social reward of being early with information, and you have a recipe for velocity. Studies link FOMO with stronger impulses to consume and share timely updates. Marketing literature notes that novelty, emotional salience, and community relevance are the pillars of spreadable media. In this case, the content's emotional tone is reflective rather than graphic, keeping it advertiser safe while still activating curiosity. What's actually in the clip? And social participation, leave your tribute below. That combination, timely, emotive, and low risk, often performs well in recommendation systems and group chats alike, sustaining the conversation beyond the initial spike. So where does that leave creators and viewers? With a simple compass: clarity, compassion, and care. Clarity means labeling the material as alleged and unverified, describing observable actions without attributing motives. Compassion means foregrounding what many valued about him: professionalism, humility, small courtesies, and inviting tributes that celebrate those qualities. Care means resisting overinterpretation and signposting the limits of video evidence, in line with forensic guidance that warns against reading intent from images alone. Practical steps for the community: a one kind line in the comments, one sentence about how his work helped you, a memory mosaic of everyday photos that feel meaningful today, and a brief breathing pause before posting, so the space stays gentle. The goal is not to solve the unsolvable on camera, but to carry forward what was good and human. Kindness is quiet, but it does leave an echo. Thank you for watching and for keeping the conversation respectful. If this video offered clarity or comfort, please subscribe and turn on notifications. There's more thoughtful storytelling ahead. Your support helps us keep the tone kind, factual, and human. Take care of yourselves and each other, and we'll see you in the next one.